Welcome to Raven's Over. Please subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell, like this video, and share. Welcome to
Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody getting it for you? What's going on, people? Subscribe to my channel.
What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call Sunday. And with it being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in, knocking down doors, making your dreams come true, and practicing ignore. Now, I want to talk to you about something in reference to self-doubt. A lot of girls are suffering right about now of self-doubt. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going to suffer from every type of mentalness when it comes to this world we're living in. And a lot of times we're dealing with social media. It could become a very depressing place. It could also become a very positive place. But I always feel like we go towards the feeling that we feel inside. Sometimes we're depressed. We go towards songs that are depressing. We go towards things that are really not really nurturing for our souls at that moment at the time. But a lot of girls like me who are suffering in silence and cannot move forward because of so many different things, the obstacles that's being thrown in front of them, and they become very self-absorbed when it comes to being in a dark place. Now, a lot of girls feel as though they feel like the world has basically shut them out and people giving up on them, and they've given up on themselves. And you know, self-doubt is the worst thing you could ever possibly do. Self-doubt is when you feel as though everything is happening to you because of what you've done, who you are, you're being punished, people in your life that's not being positive, supportive. You start having self-doubt. They implant these things inside of your head. Now they're gone. You're actually reviving it in your head. This is why I always said it's very important to keep people around you that are positive. Everybody that's with you can't go with you. Some people you have to let go. Have you ever walked away from a relationship while you were still in love with that person? Think about it. It's just that simple. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to go with people you really love that really don't love you the way you need to be loved. And it's the most hardest thing to do because you know the truth. Pay attention to her. When a woman is tripping, she cares. When a woman is mad, she believes in you and you let her down. When she's asking questions, she is trying to gain clarity. When she's quiet and letting things slide, she's giving up. And when she's not doing anything of the above, just know you lost a good woman. A lot of people in your life shouldn't be there. If you're in the spot where you feel like you're very sad and dark, a lot of people that are there are not really helping you the way you think. And I'm not saying every person stuff like that, because sometimes tough love is good, but when it comes to us, we already had enough tough love. If you can't talk to us through love and care and compassion, then don't talk to us at all. Especially the kind of person that's not really walking in our shoes. People like to lump sum us all into one group. They feel like every girl is an escort, sex worker, prostitute, steal, rob, want money, we want you to do this, want that. And the thing about it is, we come in all crayon colors. You never know what a girl has to become a sex worker. You never know why she had to do that or a struggle. Just because you don't have to do it, maybe because you got much more of a blessing in life than she had. Don't judge her struggle or police her life of living where you feel as they to be sued because you didn't have to go that way with you. We do that a lot. I don't, but a lot of us do. Not going to say a lot of y'all do. You police girls on being passable, being beautiful. Who's doing it right? Everybody's doing it the best way they can in order to move forward in their life. And we become self-doubt because we feel like jobs don't want to hire us. Nobody really understands our struggles, and a lot of times they really don't. Looking on the outside of the window thinking you can have compassion or something, you don't know what it's like until you walk in their shoes. That's why I try to explain to y'all, my two spirit sisters, that we are being murdered the same way women being murdered because we didn't know this was happening to our sisters, and now we're walking in their shoes like, oh, is this happening to us? No, it's been happening for years. We're now getting a chance to walk in the shoes of womanhood and finding out what the hell has been going on all this period of time. We didn't know idea this was happening. It's kind of like a car. a person that buys cars, stuff, if you buy a car and stuff, when you buy that car, obviously you know everybody has that car. So, oh my God, I never noticed this car till I got it. Because now you're in the shoes of that car. Now you notice everything a lot more differently. And every time you drive, like, wow, they got my car again. Now you're in the spot, if you understand what I'm saying. A lot of girls still holding on to past memories of people who've hurt them. And I've done it too. Listen, first of all, I'm not perfect there. Second of all, I work through a lot of different things. I fall down a lot. I fall down a lot, probably a lot more than y'all do. And I always told y'all I need y'all more than y'all need me, because y'all are the strength that lives inside of me. Because without y'all, I would be here alone. And I'm already alone enough, you know what I mean? So I don't need y'all to leave me as well. Then I'd be really alone. That's what sometimes I take an L for. A lot of times girls come at me and stuff like that. And people come at me. Because the thing about it is that I don't know what they've been through. A lot of times you try to talk to your sister, stuff like that. They believed in what somebody else said. Now they're mad at you because you're trying to explain something to them that really has nothing to do with you, but they already been betrayed and bamboozled and tricked for listening to somebody else, so they really want to hear what you have to say, which is unfortunate. Someone said, Raven, how could you help me from not being murdered? I can't answer that. Because what does a murderer look like? I've done the same things the other girls have done, and I haven't been murdered. But the thing about it is, I've walked the same path with them. Not every step of the way, you know what I mean? But the thing about it is, a lot of times, we're tricked and we're blamed for our own deaths, which is really horrible on so many levels. But one thing you have to understand, if you listen to them long enough, you can kind of hear where it's coming from. I don't want to scare y'all, you know, the simple like I'm like, you stay ready enough to get ready. But I do feel as though, my personal opinion, you can take it what they want or not. If you invite a man over to your house, you're already supposed to have the booby trap set around that house before he walks to that door. That means hidden weapons all through your house that he don't even know about, that's sitting there available. You should be waiting and say, oh my God, I need to get to it. And when you sit on that bed or in that room, everywhere you sit, it should already be sitting right there. You know how to orchestrate the man where you need him to sit, because when he acts up, you show him I'm already ready. And you don't have to get ready because you got a weapon. And I'm not saying use your hand. You make sure you have something extra, because this ain't going to do so much against a man with a gun or a knife. Don't come to a fucking gunfight with a knife in your hand. You come up here. Not saying I condone violence, but at the end of the day, they are killing us. If you're the kind of girl that goes out there and jumps inside of cars, you're already supposed to have your pocketbook open. You're already supposed to be ready. And if you're doing something extracurricular activity where your head is going up and down inside this car, you're already supposed to have your hand on your thing while you're going up and down. Because he's already watching. So when he nook, you already nook back. I don't want to scare y'all, but I want y'all to stay prepared. I call y'all soldiers for many reasons, because you are the strongest of the most who can never do what you do. We have men that we're running to that are so weak and so vulnerable. We're running to men that in the body image of a strong man, but he's actually soft like a woman. A lot of these men that we're holding conversation with feel as though the physique and the facade, his harness and his strongness is nothing but a woman. And when I say woman, that means that he doesn't do things as far as protecting you. He does things as far as discreet. He does things as far as hiding. He does things as far as being embarrassed. He doesn't empower your mind as far as what it's supposed to be doing to make you being stronger. He makes you less than. He makes you put those negative comments and stuff inside your head. You're like, well, damn, what's wrong with me? I wasn't feeling this way to allow him to my life. You have to be careful or what you're looking for, your strength. A lot of times the strength you're going to find is going to be within you. And check on your sisters. Check on your sisters, because a lot of your sisters are hurting. A lot of your sisters are hurting behind us. Hey girl, how you doing? Ain't got to add no more conversation. And when she starts speaking, don't cut her off. Say, oh girl, let me tell you, don't cut her off. Listen to her. Listen to her words. Listen to what she has to say. One thing I learned in life, a lot of times people when somebody starts saying something, well, girl, let me tell you what happened to me. You never heard what she had to say, because you cut her off and made the whole story about you. So now she's letting you tell her your story, and she done got quiet, because she already feel like nobody really cares what you have to say, and you just proving that point. So listen to your sisters when she talks. Just listen to her. If you have advice that's going to help her, help her. If you have advice that's going to attack her, then don't help her. Just be a listening ear, but keep her out of danger. Keep her out of big danger. Be your sister's soldier. We suffer from self-doubt because people have imprisoned our mind and negativity and things we feel like they can't get to the top because of so many things that's structured to keep us down. We have to fight. We have to fight even when we don't want to fight. We have to go out into the world and we have to smile when we don't want to smile. Sometimes we smile, and just because you smile does not mean we're happy. We're just moving forward. Sometimes we have to have conversation with people we're not really willing to have conversation with because we're not at that point right now. But at that time, that person needs somebody to talk to that maybe want to commit suicide within themselves and within that certain period of time. And by no means I'm saying talk to people on the street. Move wisely on that, easy. Because everybody walks up to you on the street is not there for the reason you may think. Every friendly smile is not a frown of love and compassion. It's a smile of betrayal and deceit. But you be careful how you move. Be careful how you let people walk up to you and talk to you. And don't be so much of a girl that's so pretty and so pretty that she thinks it's all about her. Because somebody else going to think it's all about you. And they're going to do something too. So be careful how you move. But self-doubt is the worst thing you could do. But as long as you hold your strength and checking on your sisters and make sure anybody do anything negative towards you or make that negative thing start growing in your head, they gotta go, baby girl. They gotta go. You may not want them to go, but they gotta go. Some people you really love got to go. They gotta go. Some kind of way, you have to let them go. And if somebody hurt you in your past, you gotta let them go so you can keep growing. You have to let them go. Anyway, like I said, just want to subscribe to my channel at the top of this Instagram button. And I want to know how you feel about this, because a lot of girls are suffering from self-doubt. A lot of us don't feel as though we're passable. A lot of us don't feel as though we are basically should exist in these smallest places, spaces. And reality is that we have all the evidence around us as there is no such thing as passable, but for some reason when it comes to us, we seem to absorb all the negativity, and we think that we can't find jobs, that it's because of where we are. We just have to fight harder. I always said this before, and I tried to take this to myself as well. If I wasn't this way, would I still fight for the job? Because sometimes I think we use it as a crutch. Because a lot of times, if you've never been to have job discrimination before you even transition, you know it is what it is, and you just kept fighting. So even though you're now in the womanhood, remember, a lot of women have been fighting for their rights and equal pay, equal this, equal that. So now you're in the womanhood of that as well. So unfortunately, a lot of things I think we're learning because we're now walking in the shoes, and we kind of think that it's because of what we are. But women has been complaining about the things which are starting to complain about. Now we're walking in their shoes because we're living in their truth as our truth. So now you understand why a black woman is a black angry woman, because she gets pushed down so low and breaking off so hard, and she has to be strong when everything in the odds, everything are against her. The man that said he would be with her, they're not going to give her a baby, done split, got another family started. Now she wasn't even ready to have a child. Now she's trying to raise a child. She didn't have enough money. She has to try to find a way to feed this baby, and the man is no longer taking a call because he already started. Not all men, because some men out here will stick up for their children. Some men out here will, take care of the kids. So it's not like a certain thing, like it all set in stone. It's many different stories. Everybody has a different story. Everybody just seems a different way. But when it comes down to spirit sisters, we have the most self-doubt because of how we started this whole transition. And a lot of times we start feeling less than because we've been told we've been less than so much that now we're starting to believe it. So what you need to do is stick close to your sisters. You don't have to make a whole conversation with it. Just go, hey girl, you okay? I'm just checking up on you, okay? That's it. She's like, oh, okay. And if somebody just, hey girl, you okay? If a girl asks you if you're okay, say, yeah girl, I'm okay. Or say, girl, tell her what you're going through. She's there for a reason. And she's a good girl. Now, if she's a girl, that's questionable because, everything ain't always kumbaya. But if she's a girl that's questionable, just go, I'm okay, girl. Just let her go and about her business. And the thing about it is I always try to keep even though I said I wasn't going to do this, but I said I wasn't talking to the girls anymore, but which is not true because I'm still talking to y'all behind the scenes, a whole lot of y'all. But the thing is, I'm always available. If you're a girl that didn't cross, now if you cross me, I'm going to look at your turn. Unless you come at me saying that, I've changed, Raven, then I'm a forgiving person because I can't judge you on your past, you know what I mean? Because I know you have a story and I can't be upset with you at how sometimes you may push anger on me, which really had nothing to do with me. But the simple fact of the matter is that I was a willing, listening ear that, I suffered the repercussions and I can take an L for that. But the thing about me with taking the L, you get that one more time, then once you do it again, then I have to let you go. I have to let you go because you can't fix it. Maybe you could fix it, but not with me. I can't be a punching bag for anybody for their step that growth. You know, if you want to punch somebody back, then you have to do self-work on yourself, because you have to understand where it's really coming from, you know what I mean? Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you, and please do not have self-doubt. I just want you to try to cancel the transition to act like you were born, period. No work, nothing, period. And stick there. Don't do I have to transition to get to here. Start there. I'm already here, and then move forward. Because when we keep going back to that, to get to here, we're never going to move. Excuse me, we're never going to move forward. So start at your transition here. That means you were born just like this, or where you are, and move forward. Don't say, well, I was this way, then the transition hormones, and then this, and this. Because you're taking all that with you. And as long as you're pulling that with you, it's going to be the things you're going to use. The reason why you can't move forward, it's going to be things you're going to use that on things. But you like, okay, if you started here at the start line and you start pushing through doors, because you got to push through a lot of doors, you're going to get a whole lot of no's. But that one yes is going to be worth it. And if you haven't got to the spot where you need to be at, don't worry about it, because you're not to the level mentally you need to be for what's to come. But once you pass that test, all positivity will come through. But keep your eyes open, keep your mouth shut, and always listen. Listen. If you're a girl that likes to date men and stuff, get him on the phone. Don't text him. Talk to him on the phone. Any type of anger that shows up, you've been warned. Any type of nastiness shows up, you've been warned. Don't say, oh, baby, he's cute. Cute guys are killers. A lot of cute guys I've done in stories we've been murdered by them. Listen to him talk. Listen. Shut your mouth and listen to him. Add a little conversation. If he starts jumping, you get that feeling, that gut feeling like something. Listen. It may not be what you want to hear, because it may be really cute and you may really like him. But your truth is your truth. You know better. When he showed you who he is, believe him. Anyway, like I said before, it's universal. It's not just men, women, whatever. Kidding. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel. Share this video at the top. There's an Instagram button. Comment below. Let you know I love you. And thank you for watching. Catch the read.
All right, now come on, baby, let's go on Instagram. Woo. Like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's an Instagram button. If you follow me, I will follow you back. How do you feel about this video? Is this video encouraging you, making you feel like maybe you've been too hard on yourself? Comment below. I'll be reading your comments. And remember one thing, self-love is the most important thing in this world. Love you. Love you.